Good morning, everybody. I'm John, and I'm back on my channel, Musings of a Marine, for another video here. It's been a long time since I've done one, and trying to figure out this new iPhone that I have that just went and fell down. So we'll get all this figured out. But anyways, I've got some exciting news to share with everybody. I'm going back to the Philippines this month, back to Iloilo, and I cannot wait because it's been over 4.5 years. And Iloilo has changed so much and it's expanded so much. And I want to give a shout out to Michael and Bianca on their That Philippine Life video, because my wife and we watch it a lot, and it's really neat just to see all the places that they go to, and it gives us ideas of maybe, some places we could visit next time we're there that we never been to before. It's kind of funny, I've mentioned to some people that even though I've been to the Philippines 5 times and Iloilo 5 times with my wife, only the first two were really all that enjoyable. And the reason I say that is because the last 3 visits we've had there, the 2010 was to bury my father-in-law, and we didn't really go anywhere and do much. And then even in 2014, when we went there for the holidays, we didn't go anywhere either because my mother-in-law was bedridden and completely helpless at that point. And Diana wanted to just stay at home and help her. So I didn't have a lot of fun there. I got to complete the Simbang Gabi, which I always wanted to do. But other than that, a pool party on New Year's Day was about the only real fun thing I did. And then, of course, we go back there in 2018, almost 4 years later, to sadly bury my mother-in-law. So, again, the only, there was no fun involved in any of that, though I did get to meet a lot of relatives on my wife's side, her mom's side of the family that I didn't even know, who turned out to be some really nice people. I've told you the story before about how I met my niece Natalie, that I didn't even know beforehand. And, sadly, she died of cancer in 2021. But, it's just a situation where you get to meet some people and have some people in your life, and you're happy that they were. And so there were some positives, and just being in Iloilo is a good thing. But let's get back to the positives here. We had our condo in Mega World there, and it wasn't completed last time we were there, and now it is. And my brother-in-law Romeo was there in May for my nephew Pito's wedding, and he got to stay there. And so it's all set up for people to live in now and furnished and everything. And Diana and I still have not seen it. So that's something to be excited about right there. But there'll be other things, celebrating birthdays of everybody who has a birthday in July, like myself and Baba on the 18th, and brother-in-law Mabini, I believe, on the 22nd. A lot of fun things are going to take place. And I believe one of my great nephews also has a birthday. And then my brother-in-law's Ali, his in-laws, are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. So there's another reason, that we're going to have a party. So we've got some things planned. We're going to have some fun this time, and it's going to be great to see these people all in a positive manner and for good reasons, not for sad reasons. So I can't wait. Details to come as to what's going to happen with my job. I'm hoping they'll give me the time off, but maybe they won't. But this is, as I said about my trip in 2002, it's like a pilgrimage that I had to make. I have to do that. There's nothing holding me down here in Michigan anymore. Sadly, my father passed away back in April. So, I don't have to worry about him passing while we're over there, which was a concern that I had. It's all the issues that would have prevented me from going over there or thinking twice about going over there are all gone. Um, yes, I could potentially lose my job, but I've gotten a good chunk of an inheritance money, um, most which I can invest and some which I can use to get by with until I find another job if it comes to that. So I there there is no reason for us not to make this trip. And an added bonus too is our niece in Scarborough, Ontario. She's going to be going with us. She won't be coming back with us. She just graduated college, and that's her present. And she gets to go over there on a trip for a month and a half and have a great time. And great, good for her. She deserves it. Very smart young lady and worked hard at it. So good for her. But also, it's just going to be, fun to have, a third person, when we all travel together. And I love her family to death, too. And they'll be taking us to the airport. We'll be flying out of Toronto, Pearson Airport. So Philippine Airlines, direct flight to Manila. It's awesome. Much better way to travel, though it costs more. But it's the best way to do it if you can, because you get on the plane and the next time you get off of it, you're in Manila already. So that's a whole lot of reasons to be excited, and that's why I'm back on this channel, and I want to let everybody know that I will be posting videos. Now we get to see our condo. Now we're going to go some places. Isla Gigante is on the itinerary, apparently. So I'm going to be posting videos of all this stuff. I can't wait. I hope you'll tune in and enjoy it and see things from my perspective. But I want to end this on a personal note. For some people that know me, that I spent 2 of my 4 years in the Marine Corps overseas. Spent more time stationed in Air Station Fatima in Okinawa than anywhere else. I got to go to the Philippines twice while I was stationed there. And that part of the world just holds intrigue and a place in my heart. And the biggest reason is I think it was my 2 most formative years of my life. That's where I became a man. That's where I grew up. That's where I matured enough to where, I wasn't just a selfish guy anymore, and I learned to be very responsible. So, people wonder why the Philippines means so much to me. On top of that story, on top of my wife being from Iloilo, on top of her family that I like so much, uh, there's a host of reasons, and then the cherry on top is we get to see our condo now, and we get to have some fun this time, and I can't wait. I'm going to be turning 60 this year, and I got to enjoy this time while my body still lets me. Another hip replacement this past December would actually made me feel better than I did beforehand, but it's time to get back and have some fun. And we can get the time off, we can afford it, and we need to do it. And I need to do it for me. Even because of my desire to get back there has been so strong that it's affected me, and I need to go back there. And I don't know if anybody will fully ever understand that, but I feel things very strongly, and one thing I feel very strongly about is going to Iloilo and the desire to live over there. All the videos, all the vloggers of all these expats in Dumaguete and talking about living there and how they love it. I don't think I'd want to live in Dumaguete because it's not as big and there doesn't seem to be as much to do as Iloilo, but every report, none of these guys that went over there regretted it. And so I want to be over there too. And who knows, maybe I'll end up on one of their vlogs or something. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. And I'll be doing another video before we leave. and let you know how everything turned out with my job and how everything is going to go down. But in the meantime, I'm excited, and it's good to be back. Thank you. Semper Fi. God bless. And tomorrow's the 4th, so happy Independence Day to all the U.S. People watching, and happy American-Filipino Friendship Day, too. Take care.